yo.
You're in the mix.
The world's finest, man. DJ.
We're doing it live, and we're doing it real on YouTube. It's the What's the Real Deal radio show every Friday night weekly.
Oh my God.
Shut the front door.
What?
If you're weak-minded or sensitive, you might get your feelings hurt in here. Jump up game with the fam. And remember to like, share, and subscribe.
What's good, people? What's good, people? Big Rich here from the Big Rich Live on the Mic Radio Show here on YouTube. And welcome to the next installment of What's the Real Deal radio show. Thanks again for tuning in for another week. It's Friday, the end of the week. Hopefully everybody is safe and sound. Your dreams and your goals are being accomplished. Remember, never rest on your laurels. Never be satisfied with whatever goals you achieve. Keep striving to be the best. Keep thirsting for knowledge. That is the epitome of life, to thirst for knowledge and to continue to be the best person you can be in order for you to help other people be the best person they can be. So before we start on today's subject or tonight's subject, let me give you my email address. It's what's the real deal 68@gmail.com. That is what's the real deal 68@gmail.com. Keep sending your emails, direct connect with us. Hit us up on Twitter, capital B, capital R, live on the mic. Like, share, and subscribe, please. I appreciate everybody. You know, we've had a campaign going on the last week or so. We've jumped from over 100 subscribers to well over 1,000 subscribers. I really appreciate the work that many people on different fronts have done to push forth the channel. And hey, you know, again, yeah, we went over 1,000, but now I want to go over 2,000. Then I want to go over 10,000. Then I want to go over 50,000. This, that, and the third. So we're just going to keep it going and try to make it do what it do. So today, I really wrestled with this particular subject because, you know, me and the wife talk about a lot of things, and there's not a lot of things that we agree on 100%. She's a lot more liberal and open-minded than I am, you know, and I love that fact because when we talk about things, she gives her own opinion, and whether I agree with it or not, I respect it, and I understand that position that you might have. But a lot of people have been hitting me up and sending me pictures and stuff of this weird, I call sick phenomenon in the African-American community. And a lot of people reference it back to Beyonce when she did some semi-nude pictures when she was pregnant and stuff like that. And, you know, not everybody else is doing it. And people are just going freaking overboard. And I really think that it's just sick. You know, I really do. I mean, first, I think it was last week, everybody was up. Well, actually, let's take a step back. 2 weeks ago, people were up in arms, and I'm going to try to post the pictures up as I'm talking about them, but they so sickening. I haven't made up my mind if I'm going to put them up or not, okay? But 2 weeks ago, maybe a little bit more than 2 weeks ago, there was a lesser known comedian, if you want to say that, female, single, African-American sister. I don't remember her name. Again, it's irrelevant. But she posted some pictures of her and her son. I think her son was maybe between 2 and 4, something like that. Maybe even older than that. But she was naked and he was half naked. He had on a pair of shorts and they were taking these pictures, right? And, you know, I'm like, well, first of all, the first thing when I looked at it, I was like, okay, well, where's his daddy? Where's his daddy at? You know, and then I found out that, you know, again, nobody really knows except, you know, that, you know, they're estranged. So the dad might not necessarily be in the little boy's life. And then she's seeing some simp ass brother who, when she was being interviewed by TMZ, he was trying to ring in and she jumped down on his throat and stuff like that. So you know who wear the pants in that particular family. But I saw that and I was just like disgusted. I was like, why would you take a picture? First of all, why would you take a picture you naked with your child? This is not a baby. This is not really art. What are you doing? Okay, let's take the woman out and put the man in. Let's just say the daddy was doing that. He butt ass naked. And he got his 2 or 3 or 4 or 5-year-old daughter, and she's half naked. She laying across him, straddling him, and all of this type of stuff right there. Now, my wife was saying that, everybody looks at everything too much in a sexual way and stuff. And I agree with that to a certain extent, but I didn't look at it as a sexual way. I looked at it as it's just freaking wrong. What are you doing? Women always, if you talk to a lot of women, right, and you ask them, why are you single? I can't find no good men. Men ain't shit. They liars. They just simps of a man and all this type of stuff. And they are 100% right. There's a lot of them. But what they forget, it's almost like you say, you repeat a saying, but you forget or omit the most important part. The most important part of that is who are raising these boys. Y'all. You feel me? So I was like, okay, that was crazy. Then the following week, Sierra, the whatever singer, and her son, who she had with Future, who is a rap artist, okay, and now she's married to who I call the biggest simp, and this is a former simp talking about a simp. If you don't believe me, I bare my soul. I put everything out. And the end of last year, and it's entitled Simp. I want to say it's like the 7th or 8th episode that we did. This is the 11th of What's the Real Deal, but I'm talking about this was the 7th or 8th episode of Big Rich Live on the mic, and we just had our 50th show this past Wednesday. So that just tells you how long ago it was. But I bared my soul, so I definitely know what a simp is. Okay, the biggest simp, bar none that I know of, is Russell Wilson, who's the quarterback of the Seattle Supersonics, the Seattle Seahawks. He is in a picture where she naked. She got her son, who I don't know, maybe 3, 4, 5, something like that. He butt naked. Now, the first one I said, the child wasn't butt naked. The child had on shorts. Okay. But in the Sierra picture, she half naked. He butt naked. And then Russell Wilson's simp ass is almost off camera behind her on his knees with his head in her ass. And he is holding her belly from the back. There's just so much wrong with that dang on picture. I don't even know how to even start. That's just simp shit. That is a picture. If you look at that picture, coming from a man's standpoint, right? You see who did that picture. Russell didn't have any. Hey, this is what I want to do. You cool with it? Oh, yeah, baby, whatever you want. That type of shit. It wasn't, well, baby, let's do this here. You hold him. All of this type of stuff. Well, again, I'm not necessarily, the first thing that pops in my mind is not necessarily sexual. But I'm like, why do you have your naked child laid up against your naked body while a dude who ain't his daddy is behind you? Now, he's shirtless or whatever, so you don't know if he naked, whatever the deal is, right? But all of this is being taken, all of this is being done, and it looks like it was like a semi-professional shoot. So that means there was probably a lighting guy, there was definitely a photographer, this type of stuff right there. It wasn't like they were saying, like they was taking selfies and stuff like that. When are we as a society, and I'm not talking about no other society, I'm not white, so I'm not talking about white people. I'm not Spanish. I'm not Asian. Okay, so I'm black. So this is what I'm talking about. When are we going to get to the point where we like, okay, we're going to start raising men to be men? I remember, and I'm flawed, very flawed, but I remember when I was 14 years old, my mom sitting me down and was like, look, I can teach you how to treat a woman, but I can't teach you how to be a man. You have women out here who feel that they can be the man and the woman in the relationship, or in the child rearing. I don't need no man, that type of thing. But then I know on the other side, you get pushback that was like, well, these men ain't shit. True, but you slept with them. Not only did you sleep with them, you let them go up in you raw. You let them impregnate you, and you had the baby. Follow what I'm saying? Okay, so where does your responsibility lie in this whole problem? Okay, but that's just something total. We're talking about these types of pictures. Why would you do that? Why would you allow this young child, this young man, this young boy who's supposed to be a man, why would you allow him to think that this is normal? This is something that you oh yeah. It's cool for you. Now again, if this is a baby, right? Where the baby needs you, because obviously during pregnancy, unless you just dumb as hell, during pregnancy, the woman is damn near naked and the baby come out naked. The baby come out the womb. So you take pictures of us nude together. I ain't got no problem with that. That is like nature. You know what I'm saying? If you taking pictures, okay, I'm gonna get nude, but again, you not showing everything. You could be nude, but and everybody can, okay, well, it looks like she's nude, but I can see the art in that picture. She is just reenacting what just happened, natural childbirth. Not this bullshit. I don't know what this is. But remember, I said I didn't really want to get into it because I was like, you know what? I don't want people mad at me. I'm going to keep my position to myself because this is one of those times that me and the wife are in disagreement as far as that. Well, yesterday, one of you guys and gals sent me the latest Instagram picture. Now I thought it was a lesbian couple, right? Again, like I said, if I really feel like it, I'll put them up here. If I don't, then you just got to find them yourself. You could just find them, they're on Instagram. I thought it was a lesbian couple. It was a black female, a slightly older female, and then a boy, right? A child, and then the other female was pregnant, right? So at first I thought that it was just a lesbian couple. I'm like, oh God, because before then there was another Instagram picture that somebody sent me where it was a lesbian couple, right? And one of them was pregnant, a lesbian female couple, and one of them was pregnant, but it was how would I put this? It was the masculine of the two that was pregnant, which is weird. I got to find that again. I really got to find that one again. If anybody has it, then post a link down below and let me know. But it was, most, gay and lesbian couples, mostly lesbian couples, you can sort of see who's the alpha and who's the beta. You know what I'm saying? You could see who's sort of the manly role and who's sort of the female soft role, right? But this was kind of weird because the female who was the manly portion of this group was the one that was pregnant. But anyway, so when I saw this, I was like, okay, here's another lesbian couple. They sort of old, and then, I was going, here we go again, both now again, like I said, it was one African-American girl. She was pregnant. She was fully naked, showing her cooch, and she had the baby and she was pregnant, right? Then there was a slightly older woman behind her. She was naked, everything all out, and she was just horrible looking, but it is what it is. Okay. So I was like, well, that's sort of weird. I was like, well, that's sort of weird the way they coupled up. But okay, well, I like to do my research before I open my mind, before I open my mouth and give my opinion. But when I did the research, it wasn't, or it isn't a lesbian couple. It is a mother, a daughter, the son, and then the daughter's pregnant. So basically what it was, if you look at it, it was the son, his mama who was pregnant, and then her mama. Okay. Everybody in the goddamn on picture is naked. I'm like, okay, what is the significance of this particular picture? Why everybody got to be naked? Why? I mean, what I'm telling you is this. What is the significance of everybody being naked? Why must people feel that they need to teach their kids that it's cool and it's comfortable for you not only to be naked, but you to be naked around your mama and your grandmama? You know what I'm saying? All of us are animals. Okay, we all part of the animal kingdom. Some people are more feral than others. Okay, I understand that. But we, along with maybe 2 or 3 other species, dolphins, whales, elephants, that type of stuff right there, can evolve, can learn things. You are not, basically just here, you not supposed, and I'm a curse now, sorry. You not supposed to be doing the same bullshit at 20 that you was doing at 10. You not supposed to be doing the same bullshit at 40 that you was doing at 20. You supposed to learn and evolve. So my thing is, why in the hell do you feel that it's cool to say that? It comes a time where, like, I have a daughter. Everybody knows, she has her own YouTube channel. She's 26, whatever. I think it was maybe, maybe 5, something like that. Maybe a little early. I would have to ask her mom before I was like, well, you can't be naked in front of me. You know what I'm saying? You understand that there is a maturation process that you go, not that anything would ever go wrong. It is just, these are the triggers, the locks, if you will, that you set in there to make sure that this person is protected. So you might say, okay, well, let's just get away from it. It wasn't arts, they was trying to, I don't know, maybe a generational thing or whatever. But then there's 2 questions I had. Where's the daddy? Well, actually, there's 2.5 questions. I'd be like, well, where's the daddy of the son? Okay. And is this daddy of the son the same daddy of the baby that she's pregnant by? You feel me? Because I know there's some simple ass Negroes. I understand there's some sorry ass men. I just finished talking about Russell Wilson, which he's a simp. So I understand there's always an exception to the rule. Nothing is 100%. Nothing is absolute. Death is not even absolute. There's been people that have been pronounced dead and have been revived. So death, nothing really is absolute. Okay? So I just can't see a husband or a daddy like, okay, I'm going to let you have our baby naked, you naked, and your mama naked, and then we going to take a picture together. Really? I mean, really? I just really can't see that. It makes me wonder. It really does. It makes me wonder. And this is not to jump on single black mothers and all. My mom was single and black. She raised 3 of us. Okay? All of us have our issues, and the lack of having our father, a true father in the home or around us, has scarred us to certain extents. I'm almost 50 and I understand why I do certain things, because of that lack of that alpha male from the womb, basically, till I was ready to go out into this cruel world at 18. Okay. So I understand that, but you have to think about it. The same men that you keep saying ain't shit, the same men that you keep saying, the same people that you keep saying there's no good men, they always doing this. Y'all raising them. Either you raise them, your mama raised them, your aunt raised them, your grandmother raising them. Y'all women are raising these sorry men. So then you have people that say, well, what about the men? That's true. But if you sleep with a sorry ass man, what do you expect? Do you think, we need to get away from this, I can change him, all this type of crap. And when we talk about our Saturday show, we're going to lead it with a young female who, she's 24 years old. She was hugged up and loved and impregnated by some ignorant ass thug. He ain't shit. His daddy ain't shit. Granddaddy ain't shit. You feel me? The sheriff kicking the door. The young man shooting at them, pulls her over, use her as a shield. They return fire, kill her. Promising young woman, has an associate's degree, was going to school, trying to get her bachelor's degree, but she felt she can change this fool. Ain't no changing this fool. Ain't no changing. Let me tell you something. Talking from, like I said, a recovering simp. You can't change somebody who don't want to change, and 2, don't think they should change because they don't think they fucked up. So this is it's just another thing I feel is just destroying the foundation. I mean, our foundation has so many holes on it. You have so many people trying to grab you back and put you back in the barrel. You have people that just don't give a damn. You have people who they feel they've made it. We was talking about this show on the Hump Day show, battle on 3 fronts. I'm just saying we got to check our own. Okay, and we need to put a stop to this. Period. And understand that it's 6 in one hand, half dozen in the other. All of us contributed to the internal strife. All of us. So we have to do our part. But first, you got to realize that you done did something wrong. You got to realize, hey, look, excuse my friends, I fucked that up. I'm fucked up. That's the first thing you got to say. So my opinion is, I just think it's sick. I think it's, I think they're ill-informed. I think they wrong. They setting their sons up for failure. I just feel that way as a young black man. Even though I'm almost 50, I still consider myself young. I just don't see any positive for it. But if you do, which I know probably some, because we've been going back and forth on Twitter, chopping it up back and forth and stuff like that. If you feel, put your comments down below. Let me know why I'm full of shit or whatever it might be, or, give me some type of background on why you feel that this is good, not only for our community, but for our young boys. Okay? So I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Big Rich Live on the Mike Show for the Saturday edition. And we'll be doing the movie review for The Great Wall with Matt Damon. All right? So in the meantime, between time, stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke. Peace. I'm out.